Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time here with me today on my media channel. And today we are going to be unboxing the Fantastic Four First Steps. Yes, we finally got a unironically good Fantastic Four movie. Because I kind of like the Roger McCorman movie, but it's for reasons that have everything to do with its quality and yet nothing to do with its quality, if you've seen the movie, you understand. So this was Marvel taking the Fantastic Four back from well, it's not back. Disney bought Fox, so they got the rights back to the characters. Now, this is not a perfect movie. I actually made a discussion video with a friend, which I'll put a link to above so that you can see it. This movie had some issues, but overall it was very solid. It was a 3.5-star movie. Yeah, I wish I could have given it 4, but I can't. You know, I can't do it just for the lulz, if you will. And I also did pre-order the Steelbook edition, but because there were so few quantities, it was canceled, and so now I've got the standard Ultra 4K. But that's fine. I love the artwork, by the way. I like that Marvel's still putting effort into the design of the packaging. This is a really cool cover. Shows a Fantastic Four in action. Shows Herbie the Robot, the Tower. Shows the Silver Surfer, and if you look very closely, Galactus is in there in the background, kind of hiding behind the foil. You go back, there are bonus features. Thank goodness Marvel's still making those bonus features. Of course, you have one of the best superhero movies of all time. Someone is always inevitably going to say that, because I know they're going to get quoted by Marvel in their post. I like how they put Herbie on the side of the box. If you take it off, it's not as shiny, but I do love that it still looks like a 60s poster, including Marvel Studios as the Cinerama logo. Really cool. Now let's see. I expect there to be some good artwork on these discs because it's Disney and Marvel, and even though this was not the big hit that I'm sure Disney wanted it to be, it did make over, $400 million. I think it made over $500 million. Don't quote me on that. Although, if you want to tell me how much it made in the comments below, you can. That is perfectly fine. I would just be curious to know how well it did. I would be surprised if we didn't get a sequel. So, all right. Let's, first of all, got to take this code out. We have the digital code. Oh, I like that. That's really neat. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the science fiction pictures that would show on the Disneyland TV show when they would talk about Tomorrowland. You know, when Walt Disney would share about things like Epcot and things like that. You know, the city of the future. And he'd have this artwork. That's what it looks like. I really like that artwork. That's really cool. I think Herbie should be on the main disc instead of the Blu-ray disc, but whatever. That's fine. Really like this. Of course, the only thing that's missing is the 3D disc, but I guess I'll be importing that from Japan because that's where they seem to be made these days. So, well, there you go. So this is an overall very nice package. And look, if you've been buying the Marvel movies this whole time, of course you're going to get this one the only Marvel movie you could probably realistically skip, sort of, is Eternals, and even story elements from that popped up in the new Captain America movie. Really like this retro artwork. Love the shine, love the flare. Looking forward to putting this on my Marvel shelf. So this is a really good release. But I would like to know, did any of you watch this movie? What do you think of it? Would you like to see more Fantastic Four movies from Marvel? I'd love to know, so comment below. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Just a few more things. First of all, the names that you see on the screen, these are our Patreon and YouTube member supporters. And I thank each and every one of them. Their support helps me make exclusive videos for Patreon and YouTube members, as well as keep the channel running. And of course, is just of huge kindness to me. Also, don't forget to check out the iCritic-led podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, whatever podcasting service you listen to, it is there. We definitely want to see you there. And hey, there's also other videos that you can check out. So, check out these other channels, these other videos, especially that one, I think that's a really good one.